Hello, everybody.
What's happening?
Good. Hello.
What's happening, assorted hoes?
Man, what's poppin'?
We are here. Oh my God, for another fun-filled and whirlwind episode of I Mean. With the comedy broads. We have the usual suspects. We have our girl Kelanna Spiller.
What's going on? What's crack-a-lacking?
We have the homie, always repping hard for the West Indies, Charmz.
Charmz, what's up? What?
Caribbean. Yes, girl. And then, finally, at long last, somebody we've been waiting for to get on here. But, we happy to have you. It was a long road, but here you are. Everybody give it up for my homegirl, Jaljuda.
Finally, Jal. Welcome, Jal.
I know, because I've been on the picture forever.
Like, girl, like, doing this.
Jaljuda.
Okay, Slender Man. Mm-hmm.
Jaljuda. Slender Man. Come on now. Don't do it like that. But anyway, so we are all here. And you know what I realized after the last episode? I realized that we don't really have like a tagline or a slogan or anything. And we kind of need one because that's the tea right now, right? We have to have a thing that we say.
Oh. I thought it was I mean.
Right?
But we have to have like a catch-all phrase, you know what I'm saying? Like where you have that, like I know like on what's my favorite podcast? The Bill Burr podcast, go fuck yourselves, and at the beginning he says, I'm just checking in on you for the Thursday one. And, and it's, you have to have like a thing that you say.
I mean,
we should have thought of that.
Before episode 10, bitch.
We should have thought about that off top. Like, we too far.
We're just
investing in this thing.
We're just barely getting it together. Look, nobody's paying us for this. We're doing this because we feel like it.
It's a Black people production.
That's exactly what it is.
If anybody's watching, what I'm saying, if we have any viewers out there who would like to give us a little alley-oop, maybe y'all could give us a terrible idea and we can make it better.
All right, we can go with that. Let's hold a contest type. Come up with a slogan. Come up with a little tagline. Come up with something for I mean.
Okay, how about we try it? You want to try it? Like I don't even know how to try it.
Right, because on Getting Grown, they be saying praise the Lord, niggas, and all that. Like you have to have a thing.
I listen to Joey Diaz, and he like it's Monday morning, cocksuckers.
Lord.
So we you fuck you cocksuckers.
I guess what's happening, hoes, is a good way to begin it. Like what's happening, hoes?
Right. Yeah, what's happening, hoes?
Hoes, hoe adjacent people.
Women, Wednesdays, right? Woman, whatever. WCW changed it. Like I don't know.
What's happening, hoes Wednesdays?
we check it on Wednesdays. We check
what's happening, hoes.
We check hoes Wednesdays. Okay. I don't know.
So check hoes is not one word.
Oh no!
Wouldn't it be whores if it's WCW?
Oh, we whores! What?
We check
Wednesday. What? No.
Wednesday. Because DDT is from Louisiana. You sound good saying what's happening, hoes. Like what's happening, hoes. Right. I sound good saying what's good, hoes. Charmz, you can say
Wagwan hoes.
Wagwan hoes.
Yeah, Jal.
I say skittles. That's what we call hoes. Wagwan skittle boom. What?
See, that's there you go. Boom, you got it. And Jal, however you want to say it, you can say it. But it's gonna be
from East Texas. I guess I should call somebody a hussy because they still call them that down here.
What's happening, hussy?
So what's going on, hussy?
What's happening, hussy?
That sound like it should come with a biscuit and gravy. Like that should come. Like you ought to be holding a plate of grits, just chewing.
Right.
What's happening, Hussy? Welcome to the Waffle House. You know, just
It's not the Waffle House.
or some assorted diner that you find off the highway. You know, just one of those types of things.
One with shit all over the walls.
Well, that's Waffle House.
The food be good though. The food be good though.
The food be good.
Hell no.
But
Every time somebody eat at Waffle House, they get tracked down by a damn killer or some shit. I'm good.
I mean, the grits are always creamy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ugh.
My
There's too many sex tapes made at Waffle House for anything to be creamy.
my non-Southern ass went to a Waffle House once with my friend. I saw the menu and I was like, what? They sell mashed potatoes at breakfast? She was like, Charmaine, those are grits. I was like, my bad, we don't do that shit in Canada or the Caribbean. My bad. No.
Girl, I don't do that shit in my house.
So you thought the grits was mashed potatoes?
Yeah, in a picture, I was like, they sell mashed potatoes at the Waffle House?
I'd rather have mashed potatoes than grits any damn way.
What? How you say it? Was guan hoes?
Guan.
Was hole?
Yeah.
You gotta know.
But like, okay, so since you didn't know about grits before you got here, Charmaine, I'm gonna ask you the question, and you better say the right thing. I swear I'm booting you. You cannot be a comedy broad if you don't answer this right.
Okay.
What goes in the grits? The sugar or the salt?
Oh no, man! I saw the argument on Facebook, but I don't remember what you said, so I don't want to say.
My folks are sugar and butter folks. I don't.
Sugar and butter?
Yes, bitch. That's why we got diabetes.
Oh my gosh, girl, step away from that shit.
You know what? Now you just got here, and I'm already considering removing you. Sugar?
Look, I said my folks, so I don't do sugar. I don't do grits. I don't do salt. I don't do grits. I'm an oatmeal bitch.
That sounds like oh me you old grit bitch. I'm an oatmeal bitch. Like I'm old school.
Quaker oatmeal bitch.
There go the tagline right there. There you go. I'm an oatmeal bitch. Oatmeal bitch is there.
I'm gonna put that shit on a shirt. Bitch, let me write that down so I can put that shit on the shirt. Hold on.
I'm oatmeal bitch.
Oatmeal bitches say, hey.
To hell with your grits. All right.
But I feel like I've had grits a couple of times, and I had them in shrimp, so I would say salty because I was having them with shrimp. But if
with shrimp, it's gotta have salt.
That's right. So that's that. I like them with salt because shrimps are salty or savory or whatever. So
yeah.
Now somebody do some
Louisiana, everything has to be savory.
I'm a malto meal bitch.
What you get on week?
I'm a porridge bitch. I don't know.
Porridge. Wait a minute, bitch. This is a Goldilocks shit, bitch. Like, wait a minute.
I'm a porridge bitch.
You know, some of that King vitamin. You know what I mean?
Rich bitch. You get it? I ain't too rich. I ain't too poor. I'm a porridge bitch. I'm a porridge bitch.
Oh,
there's a jaguar.
The jaguar.
Wow.
That's the Charmz getting too.
We in Wakanda now, bitches.
Yes.
Charmz is getting too close to her fucking speaker. That's what that is.
It can't take it. It can't take the decibels that Charmaine come here with.
Put your decibels down, please.
I need a damn pen.
The way my voice is set up and my high quality microphone, I'm sorry.
Oh, she said we got low quality shit. Okay. Okay, bitch. Okay.
That's fine. Me and my little Logitech go make it. All right. You're going
my Walmart special gonna make it. Goddamn it.
Right. My little Amazon joint. My little dual cam and mic. We're going to be all right. Me and my child.
That's cute.
But anyway, so now that we're here and everybody's accounted for, and we've determined that oatmeal bitches are a thing.
Yes. Quaker oatmeal.
Rep your hood, bitch. Oatmeal.
Oh no, I gotta give y'all an update.
Hey.
What?
Oh, what happened? Oh yes.
I gotta give you hoes an update.
Yes, you went to LA.
The last podcast, I taped the stand-up part. So y'all know I went to LA last weekend to do the interview part with Kevin Hart, bitch.
For what is it called? What show is it?
It's called Kevin Hart Presents heart of the city.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the Dallas episode. So they flew us out there to LA so that we can record the interview portion, and it was freaking dope as hell. When I tell you, I felt like a celebrity, bitch. I had people say, all right, let's get Dallas. All right, Dallas, tell Dallas we're ready. Bring Dallas out the dressing rooms. Let's prep for Dallas. Prep for Dallas. Bring Dallas. Where's Kelanna? Where's Kelanna? We got Kelanna. I'm like, oh, gosh. They're talking about me. They're talking about me. Man, it was so much fun, man. So aside from meeting Kevin Hart and actually recording him, I mean, he's a real cool dude. He look at you in the eyes when you talk to him.
You can't help it.
Exactly.
Y'all are eye level, bitch.
We are that. Girl, I was staring at him eye to eye, just talking to him like, you know, he's just a regular ass person. I don't know what I was expecting, but when I finally met him, it was like, oh, okay. Hey, you're probably the richest person I never talked to, but
all right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was still dope. But I want to tell y'all, Monday night, we went to the Comedy Store.
Nice.
And
the famous comedy store.
Girl, the famous comedy. You could just feel it. You can feel the energy when you walk up in there. You feel like you want to be like this. Damn it, this is where I'm supposed to be right now. I walks up in there. Dave Chappelle is on stage.
What?
Dave fucking Chappelle.
Wow.
Not my David Chappelle.
You're a muscular David Chappelle.
Not Tyrone Bugs Bixby or whatever his name is.
I like Thick Dave, baby.
Your thick Dave was on stage serving straight up shit talk. He was talking shit all night long. And I loved every bit of it.
How long was he up there?
Right.
For like an hour and a half. He was up there just serving like, do you understand what's going on? I don't think you guys understand. Like, I am the greatest comedian to ever live. I was like, this nigga just giving it to us all kinds of ways right now. And everybody was just sitting up there soaking it up. Everybody was at every table you looked at, motherfuckers was like,
masterclass, bitches.
He could say no wrong. He could say, damn it, I tripped over. My foot fell in a pothole. Mother, he's so hilarious. I was just like, this dude is straight up killing, talking shit. We sitting there listening to him, and he starts singing the X Factor by Lauryn Hill. I mean, you know, he just everybody rocking side to side. He giving us, you know, turning the mic towards the audience. Then he started back singing, do it again, and it felt like karaoke with Dave Chappelle.
Wow!
Right.
So all of a sudden, he asked this lady that's to his left. He's standing up on stage. He like, ma'am, who's the greatest rapper of all time? This lady say, I don't. She trying to think of somebody to say. She said some random person. He's like, wrong. It's T.I. Tip.
Hell yeah.
Tip, you in here? And all I heard behind me was, yeah, I'm right here, homie.
Bitch,
oh my God!
Not Clifton Harris.
Bitch, I would have went to jail that night. Oh God.
I turn around and this fucking T.I. sitting up there with his goddamn hat.
Old school T.I.
Old school Tip in LA in the Comedy Store.
Wow.
Tip, come on up here, man. Come on up here. He's like, man, what you doing? Now everybody trying to do all. And he's like, man, bring your ass up here. So he gets on stage. The manager hands T.I. a mic, and they just basically riffing, going back and forth, talking shit.
Wow.
How do you get to that? Come on now. What does T.I. smell like?
I know. Probably smell like money.
I don't know what he smelled like.
Good money.
His hand.
Bitch, you better than me because I'd have grabbed that nigga's ass and everything. Bitch, I would have went to jail. LAPD lockup.
Yeah, after he got off stage, I turned around. I was like, y'all crazy. Girl acting like a straight up groupie. They better be glad I had on dude clothes because I could have fucked somebody that night.
Yeah, that would have been me.
Pregnant right now. Shit.
I'd be like, Tiny, look, he still got some sperm floating around. I'm gonna have to use some of that right now.
Right.
You should have had you a come up, baby, Kelanna.
Oh, but it was so much fun. I think that was it's not a once in a lifetime experience because I know I'll be back and I know I'm gonna see Dave Chappelle again. But the karaoke part and T.I. sitting directly behind me, that was pretty cool.
And it was dark. You didn't even notice that was him. Like when you came in, like you didn't even see.
Nah, I didn't. I wasn't paying no attention. I just walked right in, sat down, and looking at the stage or whatever. And when I looked back and I saw him, but I was just like, he ain't gonna be a part of it. I was just like, It's just, I was looking at Dave Chappelle, like, damn, like this is the person I want to see. But then when he mentioned him and he's just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna come on stage. It's like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck is happening? You sitting there seeing it happen, but you still like, this shit ain't happening right now.
Yeah. Kelanna, let me find out you got a sex tape in that wig, throwing it back, talking about that. Let me find out.
I'll be like, no, don't even use that condom. Put that condom back up, sir.
Right, Shonda wants that baby.
Give me that child.
She's tired of working at the call center. Shit, I understand.
Right. Shonda needs to get out of the call center, so throw it back at the guy.
Oh, at some point, need to get out the call center.
So yeah, that's how my weekend went.
Did you get to perform that night too?
I performed Monday night at this place called the Dime Bar. Oh. It wasn't nobody in there, girl. Comics was bombing left and right.
Girl, but what? That's what I heard. Like at LA, like at these all these mics and stuff, it's just a bunch of comics bombing because there's so many people that moved to LA to just start comedy before they had even developed as comics.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And they're more interested in becoming famous and being seen and actually working on a set. And really work and that's the bulk of people, not everybody, but it's just a large majority.
And the show that I was on at the Dime, it was all comedians from heart of the city, just different cities. Yeah, so all of us went up, but it wasn't an audience in there. It was basically a whole bunch of comedians, and comedians they're judging each other material, trying to see. I could have said that, or that.
Is that why they were bombing, or did?
No, nobody was bombing. People had good material. It's just there wasn't nobody in there, and comics wasn't laughing at the show.
Oh, right.
Because comics don't laugh at anything. We laugh internally.
I think I'm the anomaly. I laugh at all that shit. I'm silly.
Like if you're funny, I'm a laugh.
If it's funny, damn it, I'm laughing. I ain't gonna hold that in.
Right. I do petty laughs. Like I laugh like a joke that makes everybody uncomfortable, and I can tell the whole room is uncomfortable, and the comic is leaning into it. That makes me laugh because y'all feel terrible right now.
I get heard you laughing in my head.
Like y'all are so upset. Like what the fuck is that?
Why are you mad?
Why are you mad? Are you physically hurt?
I love it.
Comedian physically hurting you, ma'am.
I love it so much. Like I love seeing them.
Yes. Oh man.
So great. But you did mention Lauryn Hill, and there was some tea spilt on Lauryn real quick.
Yeah.
Hot scalding ass tea.
Ooh.
Well, I got my cup, bitch.
Well, other people are saying, like I saw a couple people, people just be talking, but I saw people comment about, oh, that's old news, blah, blah, blah. We been knew that Lauryn didn't do all that XYZ.
Right.
That she been fake. But girl, look, Deanna didn't know. I just thought the girl was mentally ill. I didn't know she was trying to hide in plain sight. But anyway, for those who are not privy to the tea, Robert Glasper pretty much spilled dime on Lauryn Hill, talking about how a lot of people in the industry know this, but it's not really common knowledge maybe, but how a lot of miseducation was work that was done by other people that she took credit for. And so she took credit for being this great songwriter and this genius songwriter when she really didn't do a lot of the songwriting. And also that for her shows and stuff, she is a pain. And by being a pain, she like puts her band through a lot of rigmarole. She's really, uptight. She fires people willy-nilly. She wants everybody to audition for her, even people like Robert Glasper who have won Grammys, who have chart-topping albums, things like that. So basically, she's just a diva in a bad way. That's what they say.
So a bitch?
My little heart. But how do y'all feel about that? Like, I mean, it to me, in retrospect, it makes sense because to me, it feels like the reason why she hasn't put out any more music or anything is because she's afraid to do it on her own, and she thinks that she on her own can't match what she did with Miseducation. Like, it makes perfect sense to me.
That's my favorite album of all time. Like, which is crazy because I had the cassette. Stole it from Jeff in 4th and 6th grade.
Cassette, bitch.
Yes, I had a cassette. Okay, 99, bitch. I stole it from Jeff on our school trip. I was like, yo, let me get that out of my Walkman. Never gave it back. Every song on that song is fire for me too. Like, to the point where I'm like, how come she never put out another album? Like, and I feel like when I was younger, I feel like I was too young. I was like 12 when I had that cassette, right? I didn't like appreciate how good it was until I got older. I was like, wait, first of all, I know the song, but now I understand the lyrics because I was singing the words, but didn't know what they really meant like that. To this day, I want to name my son Zion because I was like, yo, that was deep. Yo, they didn't want her to have a son. She named him Zion. I want to just name my son Zion and sing that shit. So I don't know, man. But at the same time, I feel sorry for the people, right? Because like, I guess to put it into our perspective, right, as comedians. Like, when people steal your jokes, like, that shit hurts, like, to the core.
Right.
And if those people are more famous than you or, you know, have a bigger following than you, no one's going to believe you, first of all. And then so no one even cares. Which is
but it's like and somebody said, oh, no, this is dumb. But somebody said and I feel like it is kind of weird that people are quick to say or to quick to like to kind of go one way. I feel like I'm echoing.
You going in and out.
Yes, echo.
Okay.
We're gonna get together one of these days.
One of these days, Lord God.
Lord God.
Hello? Am I good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, it was just funny to me how people were so quick to be like, to just kind of throw her under the bus and throw her away real quick. I mean, if it was a man, do you think people would be defending her? Just like with the whole comedy thing, like people don't necessarily defend you if you're a woman. They quick to kind of just say, oh, well, yeah, I believe whatever bad thing they said about you.
You got a good point, because they threw away Lauryn Hill, but people still riding for R. Kelly like he ain't on video pissing on a little girl.
I think people are quick to throw Lauryn Hill away because they just tired of being burned by her ass.
Right.
No, people are tired of going to her concerts and you coming out 5 hours after the start time. Like, and people are fed up with you, girl.
Or not coming at all.
Right.
Yeah, or not coming at all. So I think people are just probably fed up with Lauryn Hill, man. I know I am. She didn't came twice since I went to the first concert. And bitch, I didn't even blink at them tickets. You hear me?
Nope, not once. And then she canceled on the new tour. She canceled like half the tour she canceled.
Right.
Before it even started. So it's kind of like, so I guess it makes it easier, but still, I don't know. Like, they be giving dudes all kind of benefit of the doubt on things. But she's been doing this for a while. You're right. She been dragging us down with this.
Yeah, I know that's why I didn't even know nothing about the news. I mean, like I said, I read the headline a couple days ago, but I didn't even read the story because I'm like, you know, I'm over Lauryn Hill anyway. So what people are saying about it now, it might be true, it might not. I really don't care because, ma'am, I wasted money on you. So
right.
I'll still bump the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, but as far as like currently supporting her, I don't have time.
It's like two different people.
That's what it's like two different people.
But when she announced the tour, I decided I wasn't going. God damn this mic.
Got some headphones?
No, girl, I do not. But wait, I think it's better now. But anyway, when she first announced the tour, I didn't even blink because it was a Miseducation tour. I was like, girl, that came out 10 years ago.
Nah, 20.
20. I'm sorry, yes, girl. 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And then when I did go to the concert, the music didn't even sound familiar. Like, the lyrics are the same, but the music is completely different. I don't know how she does it now, but when I went, copyright issues. So she copyright issues.
Yeah. Hold on. Let my mini me say hi so she can leave me alone. Just wave and go on. Just wave. Wave at the people.
Oh, we didn't see her properly.
Hold on, come on.
I waved at the people.
She said she waved at the people.
So she can use the lyrics but not the music.
I can wave at the people.
Because she don't own a lot of her own music.
Oh, is it because she had tax problems and she stole it?
Girl, she was homeless for a while. So girl, she probably got tax problems for real.
Well, Joe, now you got it. And now I got one. What the
That guy was like 10.
It's getting all of us because apparently it hates us.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Huh?
Is it
We apologize for the inconvenience all the people that's watching.
Who got their poltergeist in their house?
Why? Went out.
Well, I turned off everybody's camera, hoping that it would ameliorate the poor sound quality situation, which it appears it has.
Oh, okay.
I know, right?
A little quick troubleshooting for those who want to hire me for some tech support.
Hey, work for my company. Got you, girl.
Thank you. No, everybody hates on me because I don't have a degree. I just have, general skills that nobody wants to pay me for. But anywho, as I was trying to say before, Lauryn, with her lack of ability to put out an album for 20 years, like, I really don't care what she do. As much as I love Miseducation, girl, that's one album that happened a long time ago. You got to do something new. And then it should push her to make something new if she even has licensing issues with Miseducation. Make something that's yours.
Or even if she do at this point, like, who really want to buy it?
I mean, I would. I'd give it a listen.
Yeah, I'm sure she still got a lot of supporters. I mean, she's been going on tour and shit, and she's been staying afloat. So apparently somebody is supporting her.
Yeah, people get caught up in the iconoclast or the iconography of the lady, which is what a lot of people were saying, is that she doesn't have the right to act like she does, like to be such a diva, to be so petty with hiring and firing bands and giving venues a hard time and being weird about bookings because, girl, you've only done one album.
She's doing more than Mariah Carey, and that's a lot.
Big bone Mariah, girl. Don't even get me started on my sis. Because I love her, but I hate it at the same time. Like, I love how she does not care. But, girl, could you put a little effort in? Just a little?
I love her show on Lifetime. Or whatever network that was on. It was just so extra.
She was extra. It's like, girl, your dancers carry you for half the show. Come on now.
Oh, yeah. I only saw like 2 episodes, and I was just like, this is too much.
Girl, she laying around in diamond encrusted leotards and shit like it's normal. Is this what normal people do?
No, definitely. You know damn well no, it's not.
But I love her extraness.
So you don't drink $54,000 bottles of Cristal for dinner every night? No, bitch. No, I get a Shasta, bitch. That's what I get.
That poor little girl from New Jersey. She has killed her. She has slayed her, and she has replaced her with a diva, and she's never coming back.
Ever.
Oh man.
And
I hate that, man.
Hey, what?
Was y'all still talking about Lauryn Hill or y'all talking about Mariah Carey?
Well, either.
Someone's eating some chips.
Right? I'm a pencil sharpener. I was like, damn. Throw back to the 90s.
Hey, I'm eating. Okay, but whatever.
Camera back on, like, randomly. Like, that would be like the game. Like, like hide and go seek or peekaboo's. Like, bitch, what you doing? Now you're off camera.
Bitch, I'm so confused right now. What the fuck is going on?
Because the way you eating them chips sound like shit. T.I. might be there instead. Shit.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know y'all could hear that. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Chew,
Like,
you said,
I to see what you're doing. Like, what the?
you're ever moaning and shit while you chewing? Is it good to you? Shit.
All right, you know
What
what?
kind of chips are those?
Don't mind me. Keep going.
Snacking. Look at you.
What kind of chips are those though?
Pistachios, y'all.
Oh hell yeah! You ought to moan as much as them bitches cost.
I'm disgusted.
But listen, with Lauryn Hill, because I know we're talking support and people still supporting Lauryn Hill. Didi, there you go. That's the alley oop.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yes, so in the realm of support, in this comedy game, in anything that you do, any endeavor that has to do with long suffering and grinding it out and not getting a lot of recognition early on for the things that you do right, support can be very important along the way.
Right.
And sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. And it can come from places that you didn't even expect sometimes. So how, like in general, how do you feel about the support that you've gotten on your stand-up comedy journey? I'm gonna start all the way at the end, Charmaine.
Ooh, child. All right, so I started doing stand-up in Dallas, right? So I'm not from here. So I know some people, I don't know that many people. So I feel like the people that I meet, like my work friends, my gym friends, like come out in big numbers when they come out. Like they'll come out, it's like I'll just choose a show. I kind of like target like one group of friends to come to a big show, and they all come out and they come out in big numbers. And I have some friends who come to multiple shows and I feel bad because I'm giving the same material and they're still laughing though. I'm just like, are you guys laughing because like it's funny or like you're my friends? And they're like, no, it's because they notice like the little changes. They're like, you changed that line, or you noticed, right? Because they come to all my shows. So I really like that. But you know what's crazy? When I go to a show and like a stranger, someone I don't know at all, comes up to me and tells me I'm funny, I kind of like it a little bit more, which is I don't know if it's bad or good. It's just because like I know for a fact like that person has no agenda and they really just think I'm funny, because your friends might, you know what I mean, like give you that support, or you have an okay set and they just like, yo, you killed it. Like, nah, you just trying to be nice. But some stranger that I don't know is like, hey, I'm like, oh my God, I'm really funny for real. Thank you. So I love that. When I go back home to Montreal, I do like have a lot of guest support, but it's because that whole supply and demand. They don't see me often. I haven't been home for a whole year. So when I go back, I know that a lot of people are going to come to my show because they haven't seen me. But I know if I was there often that they wouldn't support as much. And one other thing is I travel a lot for work. And when I travel a lot for work and I go to open mics, I see all these people and how they, like other cities, support their local artists. And I feel like Dallas doesn't necessarily do that. And I just wish that they did it more. And I was thinking that is it just because I'm not from Dallas, but I feel like I'm talking to several comedians and I feel like it's the same feeling that they get. So I'm like, sometimes you got to go move somewhere like where you didn't start, because people that know you at the beginning, they're going to always view you that way, I feel. And the only way you can break through it is by like going somewhere else at an established level. And now people are like, oh, this is where she came from. We met her at this level. You can't think of me as an open micer because bitch, I'd be featuring or whatever, headlining or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Jal?
Several times I've wanted to put together like shows in my hometown, but I've had people come and be like, don't waste your money. They're not going to come support. And that really hurts. But then, it sucks. And then like maybe if I go to another town and do a show, I have like people come out. Because the first time I did a show, quote unquote, locally, I brought out half of the crowd. And the second time I did a show, I brought out even more people I knew. So like getting that support feels good. Because it's like, well, maybe people I know are starting to see. And this past month at my family reunion, like everybody in my family knows I do comedy. I did like a 3-minute clean set. And then everybody's like, oh my God, I didn't know she was that funny. I didn't know she was that good. And a part of me was kind of like, well, thank you. But do you think I'm just blowing smoke up your ass? So right. It's just weird. It's like, because like how you said people don't get support where they're from, like a prophet is not a prophet in his hometown. So people who are used to seeing you or know you all your life, sometimes you got to work harder to prove it to them. than strangers, and that really sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you know me, so shit, have some faith in me.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Key?
Luckily, I've been blessed to have, like, as far as my small circle, have a lot of friends and family that come out and support. But like Charmz was saying, even that sometimes it's kind of like, I don't expect them to support, but I expect them to support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't, that's cool. If you do, thank God, because it's somebody in the seats. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I have my football team, my mom, my sisters, everybody here, people from work who still, who come out and support. But sometimes it feels good to get that support from those random strangers, because they're not being biased.
It kind of validates you.
Yeah, and they just
acting like a mug.
I'm just getting my food. I'm just getting a nut.
You better check her. Why she getting nuts? I'm just joking.
Sometimes I feel like a nut.
Girl, sometimes you don't. But
I know, right?
But no, but yeah, that's basically it. So as far as the support, my support system, I've been blessed with people who support me. Mm-hmm. But as far as like random strangers, I would like to see more people come out and just support live comedy.
Right, period.
Yeah.
Definitely I feel that on supporting live comedy, because it is hard to get people out. But I understand, because I also hate comedy. So like amateur comics, like, it's rough, bro. There are times where I've been at shows and I'll sit there and I'll be like, I see why people don't come out if this is what they
mm-hmm.
Because Lord knows. And I think that's because people have been to maybe so many bad shows. Maybe they went to, somebody's open mic and saw what it was like and decided like, oh, this is what it's always going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so as a result, them being burned a couple times by an open mic, they decided that they don't want to see a local comic because obviously y'all not funny. And if y'all were funny, y'all would be Kevin Hart by now,
Right.
So they only want to see those people who are already established, because that way they can be sure that they're going to give a show.
Yeah.
So from an audience standpoint, I kind of understand.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that they shouldn't, because I wish they would come out more too, but so I could get some money. Like, we be making money off the door, money off the bar. We make money off of tips. Like, I wish people would come so that way we can actually make money and sell tickets. But from a standpoint of people closest to me, like, y'all know, I started in Dallas. I didn't have nobody at all. Right. And I was out there doing it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I only feel like that made me better, because I didn't have nothing to lean on. Like, I didn't have nobody to hold my hand through nothing. I didn't have anybody to really, I didn't have a crutch. It was me against everything else. I didn't have anybody to chill at the open mic with me to make me want to stay. I didn't have anybody, encouraging me to keep doing it when it was like not going that great. I was really by myself. And then I didn't even feel like I could tell, my family that I was doing it, because I knew they wouldn't support it anyway. I knew they would just go shit on me, because that's what they've always done. Yeah. Well, they've done it since they decided that I was a failure. Since I flunked out of school or whatever, like because I didn't graduate, that automatically made me a non-factor. Like, that made me a person that was never gonna be nothing. Oh. So I didn't even. So I guess as far as support is concerned, because I've had such bad experiences in the past with support, I don't even look for it now. It's always a surprise. And even at work, I would tell some people at work that I was having shows and they wouldn't come. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just never tell you again. Like, I'm real quick with that. Like,
that Aries. Like, that's how I am too. I'm like, bitch, you ain't come. I'm like, right, you ain't gonna embarrass me.
But my thing is, like, I'm not gonna beg you, because I'm not gonna beg nobody to have my back. But after being in this game for like 5.5 years, like I have been, most of my support comes from other comics in a lot of ways. And I feel weird about it, because I'm like, well, do y'all really mean it, or do y'all just want me to do stuff for y'all?
Right.
Like, sometimes I just feel, and not all the time, and this is just my it's not nothing against anybody else. This is just my natural suspicion in life. Like, I'm automatically the type of person, whatever you tell me, I don't take it at face value at first. but everybody trying to, you know, move on up, and they don't care who they got to use to do it.
Right.
So it could be a little difficult to like trust other comics. Like y'all, I know y'all good. But when like new people come out of the woodwork all on my jock, I'm kind of like, look, bro, I can't help you with nothing. Like, just calm down.
And they be trying to sell pipe dreams, hard as hell. I can get you here. I can do this for you. I can do that. I can see. Like, I don't know you. Slow down.
Story about your inbox. Kelanna?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing I want to like. What about this? Like this real love versus fake love. Like you got people who you know in the business that really got your back, like who really support you and who want to see you do good. Then you got these people either in the business or outside that are just trying to take you for a ride. They like you when they need you.
Yeah.
And when you're out, they don't mess with you.
Right. Well, you know, social media make it look like you're doing way more than what you're doing because you're only showing highlights.
Right.
People don't understand. Like we've been grinding at this behind the scenes for 5+ years. Right. It'll be my 5th year in December. So I guess because I started posting more, because after just talking to a lot of different comics and talking to other people actually in the business, the game has changed. You could, funny, you cool. They looking at the numbers. Do you have followers? What your following, what your fan base look like? You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to post more, starting to, just be more active on social media. So I guess this one chick that I'm friends with on Facebook, she sees all these pictures and stuff like that. So she get in her head that, oh, she must be popping. Let's be popping. Yeah, let me grab onto this coattail while it's still in Dallas and ride this motherfucker on out.
Thank you.
Whatever the case may be, I don't know what she was thinking, but I haven't talked to this girl in maybe 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
Like we even when I did know her, we weren't close friends. So we've never really had a connection like, let me call my girl real quick and tell her what happened. It has never been like, I ain't finna call, like I call DDT or Charmz or how I vent to Jal in the, you know what I'm saying? So this motherfucker gonna come in the inbox say, hey, I didn't, you know what?
Read that. Read that shit.
Bitch, ain't no paraphrasing. We finna go straight to the story.
Straight to the horse's mouth. But look, while you looking that up, I will say this about the heifer. I don't trust nobody whose gums bigger than their teeth. All right.
Yes, I hate you. I fucking hate you.
So look.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
When you see somebody gum line who down here, beware.
Oh God, I can't.
Watch what come out of their mouth.
Are they pink gums? Because when I was younger, people make fun of me, right? Because my gums are black. I don't know, like you know.
Yeah, I had mine a little bit.
Like, yo, Charmz, why your gums black?
You gonna say, are they pink gums? Oh my God! Oh, that is hilarious.
I know, like mine are a little bit.
I got black gums.
When you dark skin.
Right, but I'm just like, you know how kids are mean, but you don't have an answer for them. Yo, Charmz, we all got pink gums. Why your gums black? They like mad purple, son. Like, I don't know. Like,
not purple, bitch.
That's what they used to tell me.
That's mad purple. Not just.
So I guess I'll ask my dentist.
Right. Oh, that's how my mouth is. I don't know.
So you go screenshot it. You go screen share it, Kelanna, or what?
I'm about to read it.
Okay.
Because I don't want her name to show. I ain't that petty.
Right. And you gonna give her some clout. She don't need that clout.
Right. This bitch saying, I haven't spoken to you in years. I don't want to make it seem like I met you because of your achievement. But it sort of kind of is that way based on the fact that I had no idea you were rocking like that. I didn't realize the passion until I started watching over about a 3-month period. But I have an idea I'd like to present to you that will help the both of us out. And it's just pure dope anyways. Something that ain't even been done yet. Bless up.
You know what? I would like to present to you
so I can shit on it.
I would like to present to you these nuts while you're at it.
These nuts?
Girl.
Pistachios, bitch.
First of all, let's dissect this for a second. This bitch say, I didn't realize the passion until I started watching over about a 3-month period.
3 months.
I've been doing the last 4 years.
So, girl, I've been posting shows, first of all. I've been posting shows, pictures of me at shows, pictures of me doing shows, events, all that.
Right. I've been posting all shit. Now, all of a sudden, you see a picture with Kevin Hart. Now your ass wanna, I got some ideas. She admits, I haven't spoke to you in years.
Plural. Not days.
Not about a year. This bitch like, I haven't spoke to you in years. I don't want to make it seem like I don't want to make it seem like I met you because of your achievements. But it sort of kind of is that way.
Oh, you think?
I kind of give her that for being real. She's like, you know, I'm gonna lie.
No, she's like, maybe if I'm honest, she'll help me.
Then she was like, it's gonna help us. You too. Like, nah, nigga. If I did
all go together.
Why would I need to do something with you?
Right. Right. And if you on the same kind of grind, if you rap, okay, you know what? I answered my own question. I know why I haven't seen any of her stuff because I stopped following her years ago.
Just not get
I say don't unfollow somebody, unfriend them. Because look, if I don't want to hear nothing that you gotta say, I don't need you nowhere around me. You don't need to see me.
Or block their ass.
Jaljuda's the block queen. She be like, black.
I don't block nobody, but I will unfriend you.
But
I'm like, fuck out your ass.
Do you respond? Like, do you feel, am I supposed to feel obligated to respond? Do you respond to stuff like that?
Absolutely not. Like you said before, leave her on read so she could think about what she's done.
Right.
Tell her to keep kiss the deepest part of your asshole.
Oh,
she'll be all right.
I took a laxative too. She don't want to do that.
So she gonna eat shit and die.
Literally.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, people want to support you when it looks good. Like,
right.
All of a sudden you doing this and this and that. Oh yeah, I've been saw, you was doing this, but I'm just coming up now because I was in a situation. But look, I got this thing that we can make money on. I can help both of us out. Oh, really?
And get
Did
this.
I need your help before?
And get this. It's never been done before.
I know, like,
it don't work, bitch.
She's an innovator. She's not somebody. She's not just some bum coming in off the streets, Kelanna.
Right. But here's the thing. She's a rapper. So whatever idea she got, bitch, has been done.
Right. Wilding out, like the freestyle.
Comics been opening for R&B, like singers, rappers. Comics do that shit on the regular.
Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, we've all seen Chappelle Show and how that works. We've all heard interludes on rap albums. Come on now.
They're funny, yeah.
Comedy and hip hop has always they've always been in love. So it's nothing new, ma'am.
Right, but I'm sure her intentions were genuine and sincere.
Bullshit.
And she only wants to help
herself.
But you know what? Support. I hate when people support you in theory, where they always, when you having a show, or when you gonna be down here, or, I'm gonna come to this, I'm gonna come to that, and they're like always hyping you up, but they don't never show up for shit. They'll never buy shit. Don't never post your fucking flyers. Like, bitch, fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like they just trying to be there so they can just slide on in when shit get, more convenient.
Right.
Like, I need you to
bare minimum. They're doing the bare minimum so that when you do get on, you're like, no, I was always supporting you. Don't remember? Look, receipts.
Right.
Yeah.
So no, I don't remember. Refresh me.
And those same people, you know what sucks a little bit? Those same people that don't really support us, like they kind of do when someone famous comes in town, like no matter what day of the week it is, because people are like, oh, your shoulder on the Wednesday, that's why I can't go, right? Because it's a school night. Bitch, you adult.
On a damn Monday at 12 o'clock at night, they up watching Just Hilarious or some shit.
Right. Or if Kevin Hart came into town on Tuesday night at 12:30 and it was a school night, you're going to find a way to go to that show.
They're selling ass for tickets. Like, girl.
So what's crazy to me is like, even when they're trying to make these videos and stuff like that, like they'll like it, they'll probably even film it, but then they'll share some shit like of somebody lip syncing into the camera and making weird faces,
Right. Like I write all this stuff and it's like, well, I know that Facebook is burying me in the feed. And I just started. So I'm trying to build my little following with my own stuff. But I just started this new thing, like with my little satirical writing, like with my satirical publication.
Mm-hmm.
And baby, you the only one that read it. Like it's just like,
but I love it. It's like fucking genius.
Up in my face talking about, oh, Didi, we love what you do, all this XYZ. I want to get you on a show. Oh, but baby, as soon as I put something up that has words that you have to read, nothing.
Not words.
That's like when people be like, oh my God, you're so funny. And I'd be like, book me, bitch. I know I'm funny. Book me, motherfucker.
Right.
Put some money in my hand.
Right.
I'm gonna get a shirt to say book me, bitch.
Have to go to, but like you said, it probably buries it because sometimes to see what y'all doing, I have to actually go to y'all's page.
Me too.
Yeah, because like Facebook, the way that they do the feed is basically
they
like
want you to pay for it.
They want you to pay for sponsorship with certain things. Like if you have a link and it's not a link that's been shared a lot, then they won't really put it at the top of the feed. They prioritize based on popularity. And the
they keep trying to get me to buy ads.
Showing the most, that's showing the most engagement. That gets the most clicks. Those are the things that get on the top of the feed, which is why you probably always see the same thing, like the same few things.
Right, from different people posted it.
Right. And you see the same thing over and over again, or it's always the same type of people that you follow or that you're friends with. They always appear at the top of the feed. So that way it gets buried. But like I'm posting this shit over and over and over again. And I'm just like, okay, well, I know somebody sees it. Somebody sees it. But it's just,
I be trying to share it. Like if y'all post something, I try to share it.
Right. And I share y'all stuff. And I, if y'all got events and stuff, I share them. And I be like, hey, y'all go to this. But it's not just about likes though and shares. It's also about comments. Like they want to see engagement.
Right.
So that's another thing that they look for. But even still, like
kiss my ass.
I'm trying to do.
Jal, you just got pissed off at Facebook.
I did.
I'm done with Mr. Zuckerberg.
He really did.
Facebook kiss my ass. Shit.
The whole ass.
At the end of the day. But it's like it's hard getting support for a new thing that you're trying to do. And it's hard, figuring out, like, just like when you first start comedy, it's hard to get people to come to the show. It's hard to get people to pay attention. Mm-hmm. And I'm just basically, and I think that's the same with comedy. You have to kind of count on your ability to kind of carry you for a while and know that it's going to bring you into a place where people will actually be able to see you and actually say, oh, well, yeah, she is good at this.
Right.
Okay, maybe I should follow her now. Maybe I should pay more attention. But if you've been a day one and you're supposed to be the home and you know what I've been trying to do and you can't give me a click, bro. You can't even give me no feedback, bro. You can't even say, hey, I saw this and I liked it, or I think you could do it. Like, I can't get nothing.
Yeah.
Well, if I share your shit and you don't share mine, I will delete your shit. I'm petty as fuck.
Petty Betty boy, I tell you what.
But I had a comment. He was like, if you share my flyer, I'll share yours. And I shared his shit. He didn't share mine. I went back and deleted all his shit.
Girl.
Fuck you, sir.
Went back years.
Deleted my comments and shit. Fuck you, sir.
Nah, but you know what? I keep on saying, I don't know. I thought I was gonna be grinding this year. It's freaking August. I'm like, bitch, you didn't do half.
No, bitch.
I was like, I'm about to.
Who went to New Orleans? That's about it.
I know. I was like, oh, I'm about to make a video. I'm gonna drop it on Tuesdays. I don't know. I'm just trying to say, like, no, it's gonna be Charming Tuesdays or something stupid. I don't know.
Bitch, your life hit your ass. You be like, bitch, nah.
Yeah, I bought a whole camera. Don't even know how to use it. Like, I'm just like, okay, I need to do better. So like, I feel like I have ideas and I write them down, but then I don't do anything with my ideas. And I feel like I have like the way my brain is, like, my brain is not like this. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, okay. And then even me as a person, I'm like, yo, how am I'm trying to brand myself because I'm so many different people like that. Does that make sense? Like I'm trying to like brand myself. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm so many different. Like, I'm multifaceted. You know what I mean?
It's so funny. I ain't trying to cut you off, but I'm the exact same way.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to the podcast, I be thinking like, okay, so what if somebody like what if what would happen if somebody find this and they hear something I say and then they be like, right. Oh. And they try to hold me accountable for some shit that I did like today, but it's like two or 3 years down the line.
Right.
And it's like, oh my gosh, like, okay, yeah, I thought that, and those were my thoughts, but don't hold, like, come on, man, we're comics, we just talking shit. This is what we do.
Right.
Girl, my damn personality changed with the hair on my goddamn head. Fuck that shit.
Yes.
So you see a bitch with the Fulani braids today, shit. Like, I might be a whole different bitch tomorrow than I am today. Like,
I mean, but isn't that part of the growth process? And I think that's something that people don't take enough into account, how we all grow. Nobody's static. And if you, why would you want to deal with somebody who's the same literally like 10 years from now? And I know that sounds good in theory, but we grow, we change, you know, we
evolve.
Right. We all in a transformation. Like, we're constantly transforming. Yeah, you don't want to deal with somebody who today they say
black ass butterflies.
Another thing. That's different. But over years, like you said, Kelanna, like, you look at me 3 years later and I said that then, but this is now. And I've learned differently. And this is what happened.
Right.
You're right. Like 3 years ago, I couldn't do no goddamn clean comedy. Now that's what I'm getting booked to do, which is crazy to me.
That's dope as hell. Like, comedy is so intimidating for a new comic. Because
look, clean anything is intimidating for me because I cuss all the time.
Right.
No. Not you.
Right.
Bitch, every day of my fucking life.
I just started
since I was 14.
I just started doing backdoor this year. Backdoor, for people who don't know, it's a clean room here in Dallas.
Girl,
I didn't even know where backdoor was.
I've been doing backdoor for years, and every time Miss Linda say, "Well, you know, when you say that," and girl, I don't cuss or nothing, but she still always, there's still always a little something.
Girl, that panties joke. I don't know if we can. You might want to change up the panties.
Pull the panties to the side. That one.
Yes, that joke.
I love that joke.
Girl, Linda. I was like, but it's not really that. She's like, it kind of paints the picture in their head. You know, we want to leave
it. It's supposed to paint the picture, dumbass.
Come on now, don't now look now. Don't do Miss Linda like that.
Linda is sweet as hell.
I mean that in the most respectful way possible.
All right, cool. We sorry, Linda. She don't know no better.
Sorry, Miss Linda.
I do know better.
That's fine. She don't know.
I ain't never gonna get booked at that motherfucker either now.
I mean, one more motherfucker, and I think you would have been out anyway.
Right?
Okay.
Girl, exactly.
But I'm trying to be conscious of that myself too. I'm trying to tone it down.
Huh?
I know I love y'all because y'all around right now, and I'm over here with y'all instead of watching them cook some shit. So you know I love you bitches.
Wait, what they doing?
Gordon Ramsay is on. Master Chef is on. And my fat ass is here with y'all. Instead of looking at all the goddamn food I can't eat. So you know I love you bitches.
Ma'am, you can look at videos and pictures of food at any time you wish. It's the internet. It's the come on now.
But I like for them to cook. It's like foreplay, you know.
Oh man.
She said foreplay for her.
Let me find out you over there rubbing on your nipples watching people bake chicken.
Right. Just look at it. Look at it sizzling.
Look at how they sit in the marinade.
Girl, one day I ended up watching a damn marathon on the cooking channel. I was like, I need help.
I can't look at pictures of food because it's gonna make me cook something. It's I'll get in the kitchen. Like, look, what can we?
Right.
What deliciousness can we make?
But no, fat girl porn
in real life. So how, like, on those days, because we all have those days where you kind of don't feel like doing this no more, or you questioning yourself, like, why am I doing this? Should I be doing this? Is this a good idea? Am I going in the right direction? Am I doing enough? When you start having those questions running in your mind about your actual performance and the value of it and the quality of it, how much do you lean on others for support to help you, or do others support you randomly, like just at those times you don't expect it? Does it actually help you to kind of persevere?
Like, you've talked me off the ledge several times because you know the situation I'm in and where I'm at. So, it gets kind of hard anyway because there's no comedy scene out here. I'm not really getting booked in Dallas like that because niggas act like I'm a downstage, which that might sell more tickets. So what the fuck ever. But like I just be going through shit and it's like days where I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm not doing enough. Even when I'm doing the most I can, it's still not enough. And then like you just happen to call me DDT, like, bitch, what's wrong? And I'm like, and you talking me off the ledge. But you got really good timing. And you just like to come off the ledge, bitch. Come off the ledge. It's okay. It's okay.
You know, when it's something put on my spirit about the homies, I gotta reach out and say what's going on. Because, you know, every now and then I'll think about you, like, let me check on y'all. Because I know kind of what you're dealing with, because I understand. I would be, if I was in your situation, which I kind of have been before, I want somebody to at least let me know that they still give a fuck about me.
Right, because sometimes I feel like a lot of people forget about me. Like, it's very few people that I still talk to from Dallas, or that'll still book me or still genuinely check on me. And it's like everybody else, I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, I'm still here. Like, I'm still alive. Like, I'm not around, but damn, that don't mean you got to disown me.
Yeah.
And then it make you wonder, like, well, these people really cool with me.
Right.
What about you, Charmz?
I don't know. Like, I guess whenever I feel like that, I always have to go long term, because you know, like, you know that, like, I'm all about, like, I don't know if it's called like revenge, but like, I'm that person. Like, yo, whatever you did to me, like, I'm not gonna forget it ever, and I'm gonna work to make you remember what the fuck you did.
We
to
right
me.
here.
Right? I told I think I was
That's that fireside, bitch.
So I used to go by Charmz, right? That's like my nickname. That's my friends call me and stuff like that. And I used to go by Charmz, and then like I was like, nah, I need to change my name to Charmaine Christie Primo, because Miss Buki, my high school principal, don't know who the fuck Charmz is, but the bitch remembers Charmaine Christie Primo though. How she's like call me on the fucking speakerphone, come to her office every fucking day. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna make it for you, Miss Buki. Oh, you forgot about Charmaine Christie Primo, bitch. Oh, you want to make high school hard for the fucking black girl, bitch? Now look at the black girl, bitch. What? Now you look stupid, Miss Buki. Okay.
Girl, you worse than me.
Girl,
I feel the same way about.
You've been carrying that around for a little while, haven't you?
A little.
Okay. And I'm like, this bitch, 5 years? Nah, bitch, you did that. So like, that's how I take out whenever something happens to me. I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter, because one day when I make it, this is gonna be so irrelevant, and y'all gonna be like, damn, I should have put on for her. I was like, oh, bitch, you should have. Too late though.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes. So you see what I'm saying? It's like I'm like, I guess it's like revenge, which I know it's like a bad thing, but it motivates me though.
Bitch, you know what? I can't talk shit, because when a bitch lose some more weight, I'm going to homecoming at the high school next year with my little Brazilian butt lift or whatever the fuck I'm gonna be wearing, and I'll be looking sexy as a motherfucker. Be like, you didn't want to talk to me then, but now a bitch got some ass and a bitch got some collarbones. Now you want to talk to a bitch.
Now you want to see what's good.
Now the bitch ain't got no fupa no more. Now you trying to get it.
Okay, so Charmz, I guess what you're saying is you're supported by pettiness.
Yes.
That's what gets you through the hard times.
That is my fuel.
Girl, but eventually you're gonna have to find another motivation, because that shit gonna run out.
Amen.
It's going.
I don't know fire signs.
Girl, it will definitely run out, because you can only feed off that for so long. That's exhausting.
It is.
I'm still mad at a bitch from kindergarten, so I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like Kadisha Coombs Thompson, that's my girl and stuff, but she still owe me like a Kool-Aid like thing from 3rd grade.
I know, bitch.
Whenever I see her, like, yo, bitch, with my Kool-Aid jammer though. Like, nah. And I really do talk about when I see her.
Like, nah, I think about that shit sometimes, but all my eggs in this one basket now. And I didn't change careers so many different times. I finally found something that I love to do, that I think about constantly all day, every day, that I imagine quitting even though I don't have any, I don't love my job, but it's doable. It's cool, but
you love your paycheck.
I love my paycheck. I don't have any, I like my coworkers and all that kind of stuff, but I be at work at my desk daydreaming about comedy. Like, I don't want to do nothing else for the rest of my life. This is the only thing that I want to do. And I'm so glad I finally found that one thing. So now I can stop second guessing myself every time I do something.
Right.
So what if you had a moment, like let's say you had a moment of falling from grace for yourself, or a moment where you disappointed yourself in comedy? Like, would you lean on others for support? Like when you feel that empty feeling about comedy, like.
Well, yeah, you know, I talked to my girl about it. We talk. If anything, like she'll tell me about her day, and she asks me about my day. I talk about comedy.
Yeah.
So I have that. I talk to her about, you know, the journey, the bombings and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I talk to her about. I lean on my girl and my family for the most part. But they
so you think it's important to have, like, you think without them that it would be harder?
No, I don't think it would. Because like I said, the love for it is driving me now. And then this is what I do. I think back on times in my life when nobody supported me at all. Mm-hmm. So this is really all new to me as far as having my family support me, because I played sports my entire life. Nobody came to my games. You know what I'm saying?
Me neither.
I played softball damn near my entire life. Nobody came to my games. My grandma took me to T-ball games, and she would sit in the stands. But as far as like my mom, my sisters, and everybody like that, nobody was really around like that. So they're supportive now, and they support me. I don't know what it was back then, but you know how it is growing up poor and shit. No, ain't nobody thinking about going sitting in no bleachers to watch no damn kids play sport.
Everybody at work, shit.
Yeah, everybody at work, people trying to provide. So it's nothing like they didn't believe in me or nothing like that. It's just that people were busy trying to provide for the house. Right. So you know, you can't stretch them too far fucking thin.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah. So now it's, even though it's all new to me, I still I lean to them because they have been there since day one, since my first open mic. So
yeah, and that's it. And I definitely get that, because I feel like it's the opposite for me. I feel like people supported me when I was doing things that they wanted me to do, that they felt like I should be doing.
Yeah.
But I'm in a situation now because I moved back home, and for the past 6 months I've been living with my parents, and they at times can be very, you know, negative and condescending about me doing comedy, and that I think that they think that I'm the type of person who can't do something like this, who really, like, they look at people like the people that they like Bernie Mac. They look at, you know, stand-up comics that have done it, and they look at me like, oh, well, you don't have that in you. Like, you just Deanna. You couldn't even finish college. Like, you couldn't even do something that dumb people could do. So why should you be able to do that? So living in this, and my mom has got a little bit better. But I think they would still be much happier if I was doing something else. Like if I went back to school, which they bring up on a regular basis. Why don't you go back to school? Why don't you just be a lawyer? You wasting, you got so much potential and you wasting it on this. I went back to school, which they bring up on a regular. Hello?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Did it go back? It went like backwards.
What's this? But it's kind of like, so with living in such an environment, I feel like, because I do question it a lot lately. And I find that no amount of support from anybody external can help me, because my sister and my cousin and, you know, my best friend from like college, my best friend from like second grade, they all support me. They all got my back regardless. But there's this internal thing that I'm always struggling with comedy. Like, you know what? You probably shouldn't even be doing this. You're probably really not that good. And you probably should quit, because if you were better, you would be in a different place, but you're not. So that should tell you to quit. So it's like that logic thing. That's always this thing that I tell myself, that I'm just being logical, but it's kind of just, you know, negativity. So there's no amount of external support that can help me with that. It's all about, like Kelanna, like you, I realize that this is all I think about. Like, this is the only thing that I actually care about. This is the only thing that I've actually ever done that I want to stick with. You know, like, because Kelanna, I've been through a lot of jobs too, girl. A lot.
Right.
I think we all have.
So
I think that's a trait of comedians.
right. Like I've been through a lot of jobs and I
Like,
could do a lot of stuff, but this is the only thing that really actually grabbed me. And I've always done the writing thing, but me doing stand-up, it's like it's kind of like that thing like, oh, like what else would you do? Like when you think about that, like what else would you do?
It's nothing, and as far as the negative thinking, the doubting, and all that kind of stuff, I think it don't matter what you do in life. That little motherfucker gonna always be back there.
mm-hmm.
So that's one thing I had to realize too. Like I had to learn how to. This might sound crazy, but just talk to that bitch. Be like, okay, all right, okay. Well, I'm gonna show you. Like Charmz, you say. You are fueled from outside people who might have wronged you and stuff like that. Sometimes I get fuel from that fucking voice in the back of my head that's talking shit. I'm like, okay, bitch, I'm finna show you.
Right.
Sit down and shut the fuck up and watch me work.
Yeah, and that's kind of like the thing. Like it's that weird support that comes from inside that nothing external can help.
Right.
Like it's that thing in you that says that, well, you know, why would you let that beat you of all things? Right. Like of all the things that you'd have been through, why would you let that voice in your head be the one to beat you? You know?
And, well, I'm like this.
Right.
No matter how much I doubt it, or like, you know, when I have those moments, this is the only thing I felt like I've ever been good at. Like the first time I hit the stage, it's like the feeling was like being in love with somebody and they love you back. Like exactly. Right. So I don't give a fuck what I say or what I do. If somebody called me, I could be like, fuck comedy. I'm not doing it no more. Somebody could call me, be like, hey, can you come do this show tomorrow? Okay, so what's the location? What time you need me to be there? It's like good dick. I'm going to come back.
She's like, good dick.
It's like good dick. Like, I'm going to go back. Like, fuck that nigga. Hey, where you at? I'm at the house. You can come through. You hungry? I'm here.
That's good. No, but what I was gonna say too, so like I get that pettiness fuels me, but I have the same. I have like basically I feel like I have the same energy when I'm mad and when I'm happy, right? So that's my mad energy, right? But I have that same energy when I'm happy. When I'm happy, it's the same thing but reverse. I'll be like, oh, I didn't do well, or I have doubt and I'm doing this, and I'm like. That's a part of my test, cause my testimony about to be great.
Right, right.
People gonna be like, this bitch bombed on stage, but now she's selling out arenas. What? So like that same energy, you know what I mean? So like I want you to, you know what I'm trying to say? So that's another thing. Like it just depends on if I'm in a bad mood or a good mood. So the bad mood, I'm like, bitch, oh, I'm gonna show you. And then I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna show you. Same thing, but different energy. So yeah, that also fuels me. The end goal, like you're trying to say, like I'm just always seeing like this is only a step in my journey, but my journey is so greater and so big, and God needs to put me through these different situations because it's gonna be something like if I can't handle it at this level, how am I gonna handle it at this level? So
right.
And then it's like how much will you appreciate it if it all was a cakewalk? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I think those times of being alone and not having support, again, I think it only makes me better. Like knowing that I'm around people who openly doubt me and openly look at me kind of like, you can't do this. This is too hard for you. You too lazy for this. Like it kind of makes me say, well, not to prove them wrong, but it just reminds me of like, you know, even in the midst of that, you can still do it. Like with or without the support, you still gonna be straight.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And on top of that, just however you feel, like I love it. What you think or feel about me ain't none of my damn business.
Word. Right.
Like I don't like you can't stop me from doing what God got for me. You can't stop me because I have a certain drive. You can't stop me because I'm fucking.
Preach, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you could just sit on the sidelines and continue to complain. But it ain't got shit to do with
pay for a ticket. You can complain with.
Yeah, put your ass in that seat. Put your ass and some friends' ass in that seat.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we're still doing it. Oh, and also everybody look at the Peanut Gallery Weekly at WordPress. So you know.
You should have put that link in the description on YouTube. under this.
I'll try, girl. I don't be knowing. I don't be knowing how all the things work all the time. I don't be all the way nailed down. But holler at the Peanut Gallery on WordPress, bitch.
Holla.
Anybody plugging?
You know, plugging. Kelanna, will you have a plug?
Plug coming up. October the 11th. It's a Thursday night at the Arlington Improv, man. I'm gonna try to do something special. Do something a little different other than your next comic and your next comic. Okay, and your next comic. It's gonna be a surprise. I want it to be an event. I want the people who come out and support me to feel like they are part of the show. So we're gonna have a good time, man.
It's gonna be though. If I can be there, I will. That's October. I think I'm supposed to be at a comedy festival then, but I'm gonna see.
Memphis.
Okay. Like, man, if we could all just plan it and then just, if y'all could just get to something and just try to, drive here. Jal, you right up the street, Jal.
3.5 hours right up the street.
Well, girl, I'm 8 hours away, 7.5. That's
well, drive me, then I drive the rest of the way.
Check out them flights, Diddy, and let's see what's going on. Check out them flights.
But Jal, what you got going on, love? So that's again October 11th at the Arlington Improv with Kelanna. Jal, what you got?
I got a lot of conflicting stuff, but I'm just like, shit, book me, so I have something to do. Book me. I ain't got shit else to do.
Right, please. All of us. Book all of us, girl. We'll fly. We'll travel. We'll get there.
We'll travel for Joe.
I also have a book. Like, just check me out on Facebook. I got a book. If you into freaky shit.
Oh, you going in and out?
Hey. Oh, she said she has.
I'm saying they need to buy my freaky ass book.
Oh, okay. Well, hello.
What's the name of the book, Jal?
See Me.
Oh, yeah, okay. The book that you already wrote is called SEEME, as in See Me, by Jaljuda D. What's the name on the book? Jaljuda or?
Just Jaljuda.
All right, bye Jaljuda. Holler at your girl. Charmz.
In.
Hey. I'm just out here. Like I said, I want to just do some create some more content. I did this one thing, I haven't released it yet because I'm trying to figure out it's a 10-minute long video thing. So I'm trying to figure out what the best platform to release it on and if people are gonna watch 10 minutes, so just follow me on Instagram. That's where I do the most stuff. Charmazing, CHARMAZING _1, Charmazing1.
And and I'm gonna put links to things. I'm gonna be better at promotions because I'm not great at it. Yeah. But I'm going to put all those links in the description. Get all of our things out here so we can get that good support. SUPPORT. Amen. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. For those of you who did, for those of you who tuned in live, thank you for tuning in live. I see y'all left early. That's cute or whatever. If it was Love and Hip Hop, y'all would have stayed, but that's fine.
Right?
I'm not mad. But as usual, it is good talking to y'all. We need a sign off too. We got to get this. So what's happening, hoes? Wagwan skittles. That's the opening. But we can't just say bye, hoes. We'll figure it out. We'll get this thing together. But we gonna get out of here today. Everybody say bye.
Bye, hoes.
Bye, skittles. Wash your dirty panty.
Oh, girl, bye.
Girl, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.